Hey guys, Joe here, and here I'm to talk to you about the top 5 strongest fighters, in my opinion, that really don't win much big tournaments. Now, these are fighters that are very strong, very powerful, and do very well in local scenes, but as far as the big tournament scene goes, I really never see these guys winning anything, or even placing in top 5. Well, with all that said, let's get this started. So to start us off, I want to go over Rob. Now, in my experiences watching streams and playing in matches overall, Rob actually does pretty darn good in locals. Usually you can find at least one very highly placed in Rob because of the versatility of Rob's kit, Rob's kill power, and all of his keep away options. They really do very well at local scenes. But the problem I feel like for Rob is that in these big tournaments, I do feel like enemies are much more attuned to camping Rob back with their own projectiles, or just simply shielding Rob's projectile at the right time in order to relieve a lot of the pressure that Rob can put on the enemy. Also, the movement of these pros is a lot better than what you'll be seeing at a local scene, so it makes it very hard for a Rob player to predict where the enemy is going to go out, and makes it hard for a Rob player to throw out their range move in order to get that hit. So a while back, we all knew Nairo as the Pit main, winning quite often and doing a lot of stuff overall, but ever since he left our winged friend, Pit has really gotten little recognition under his wings and under his belt. Pit is a very strong fighter that can go in, can camp, has a good recovery, and has a multitude of combos and a multitude of kill moves. He can go hand to hand with many of the high tier fighters and low tiers alike, and also is just a very good pick overall. Now, I feel like the lack of winning for Pit really isn't much about his kit, but more about his play rate. There are very few Pit players left, and they aren't really the best of the best. I still do feel like Pit is one of the strongest fighters in the entire game. It's just that he doesn't really have as much support behind him anymore. Fox is unlike many others on this list with the fact that he's actually a character that is still played very often today and all around the world, and especially in NA. Fox has always had this hype around him since Melee and Brawl, and in this game he's actually still a very strong character. Many die-hard Fox fans have stuck with him throughout the years, and in this game they really weren't way too disappointed. In my opinion, Fox is an above average foe to face, and he has many combos and many kill moves. Now, the problem I feel for Fox in this game is that his kit just has not enough ways to approach the enemy, and his combos are usually pretty platform reliant, so if the opponent does pick a map with them in very weird places, it can be really hard to do your max damage output, and this can be really bad where you are in a scene that does allow banned stages. Lately, after the big DK buff update, I've been seeing a ton of Donkey Kong players all around the place. Now, he went from a medium strength heavyweight that was played a little bit to maybe one of the best in no time flat after this one big update. DK gets huge reward now off of a single grab, and with his great grab range and many ways to combo into his grab, it isn't surprising that he's very strong. And of course he does also have some other great moves to help him almost as well as his grab in general. Now, the reason why I really feel like Donkey Kong really hasn't been at the top of the leaderboards has to do with the fact that he gets comboed very hardcore by a lot of the main top tiers. Of course he can kill them in only a few hits, but with his huge hitbox and little get off me moves, it makes DK a really easy target to be killed off by a high level, fast paced character. It seems like Yoshi has been that character in Smash 4 that everybody seems to know is a very good character, but for some reason nobody really plays him. Now, I feel like why this happens is because Yoshi is a very hard character to play at his maximum potential, and it's much easier to pick up somebody like Mario than put in the time and effort for somebody at a very similar power level. Yoshi does have the ability to camp, he has massive damage, a million different kill moves, and a really good command grab, and some of the fastest attacks in the entire game, that being his Nair and his jab. Yoshi is really a huge force to be reckoned with, but so far, Yoshis have been spread very thick and thin within the scenes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to press that like button and comment down below who you feel like does deserve to be in this top 5 list. There are a ton of other characters that I feel like are very strong, but of course I could only pick 5, and if you ever want me to make another video that does pertain to this topic with other characters instead, then tell me in the comment section below. Press that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you all next time.